shit.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, how we doing?
What's up?
Good. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day with Savage Ladies. Of course, I'm Fran. It's
And
my
I'm
beautiful co-partner, co-host, whatever the fuck you want to call her. She's there. Miss Sarah Jacobs.
Hi.
You guys want to introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, what you're about, who we're missing? With the vibrator.
Turn off your
John's
flashlight,
very
please. No.
We're missing one. He might be on. I don't know.
And would you like to introduce yourselves, John? Not everyone can read.
Do what?
I'm Roman.
You can't hear a damn thing I'm saying, can you?
No, I hear you fine. I just introduced myself.
Oh, try again. Sorry, we missed it. Lots of noise.
I'm John. I play guitar for Bury the Coffin.
Okay, I so missed that part. At what point did you say that? At what point did you say that?
I might have talked at the same time by accident by mentioning someone to turn off their flashlight.
It sounds like a vibrator in the background, but it is air conditioner. We did ask for everyone watching.
Okay.
Oh, so my name is Jason. I play drums for Bury the Coffin.
Woo.
And I'm Dominic. I play the bass guitar from Bury the Coffin.
Hey, Dominic.
I play guitar and do background vocals for Bury the Coffin.
Oh, what's up, guys? I appreciate you guys being here on Sunday Fun Day. Sarah.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I am doing. I'm getting a kick out of the vibrator background sound.
Me too.
I'd like to know what AC company you guys use. I know what fan to look for outside and sit on top when that bitch is going.
Nothing stopped the train.
Are you wanting me to start this, Fran? Is that what you're trying to hint at?
I don't know. You want to?
Sure. Why not? All right, guys. Can you tell us about the formation of your band and how you all came together?
Well, all right. Who wants to take that one?
I believe that'd be you, John.
Yeah, volunteer you. Yep.
All right. So I went to a show in Louisville, and I watched Fire from the Gods for the first time, Signal of the Revolution, and Foxbat. And the lady I was with at that time, I told her I was going to go home and make a band and put it together. And we were going to have a show with Signal of the Revolution. And that was my first goal. So I went home and got on Band Mix, started up a band. I was playing with Travis Nanny. He was on drums. He had just got a boat, so it was all about boats and hoes, and he didn't know for sure if he wanted to do the band thing for real or whatever. So I continued with my direction, and I come across Roman Blair, and he's been 2 years in now. And then who was next? Dominic was next, and then we went through like 10 drummers. We're just got Jason in December. He's been with us for since December.
Awesome.
And then we went through 2 vocalists, and so far Dana's been with us over a year, so we got a pretty solid group. And then it was just so happened last year we had access to the Ghostlight Lounge here in Owensboro, Kentucky, before it shut down and all that. So we were booking shows there. And June of last year, I believe, or well, it was May of last year, they had the Friday After 5 thing. So we made a big show. They had no part of Friday After 5, but I got Signal of the Revolution to come and offered them the headline spot since, they were more established than we were. We were on our first year debuting. And they said that they would take the second slot. So they actually came and opened for us. So
Aww.
That was pretty badass.
That's really badass, dude. When you get shows that there's no ego and all that stuff there, so that's always wonderful.
So that's how we come about. I don't know how many messages and people I've talked to and tried to get here for an audition, get stood up. But where we're at right now is where we're supposed to be.
Oh yeah, feel that.
That's awesome. So, how did the name "Bury the Coffin" come about? What's the story behind that?
Well,
of course, I walked right into it saying I'm going to be playing bones today. We love playing with bones.
Yeah, we do.
It was AI like random band generator, wasn't it, Don?
no, what it was is I was at work one day and I was talking to Travis, the original drummer, and I said, "Hey, we're gonna make this for real. I'm gonna start doing some band generator stuff." Oh, Dana's trying to join right now.
Oh,
Band generator stuff, and it came up with like 5 different names. Like after I added stuff to it and everything, and I named them all off to him over the phone or text message, and he was like, "No, none of those. And then like out of nowhere, it just like it hit me. How about Bury the Coffin? And he was like, "That's it right there." And I was like, "Well, how about Bury the Coffins?" And he's like, "No, stay with the Bury the Coffin." And I said, "All right." So we just rolled with Bury the Coffin. And then April 19th, 2022, I established the Facebook page to establish the name.
That's awesome.
very
I will
cool.
jump on that in a second. As everyone knows, Damon just joined us.
How's it going, everybody?
What's
Sorry
up,
I'm
man?
late.
Aiden,
What's
welcome
up,
to
man?
the party.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Thanks for
No,
having
I
me.
just want to. I'm just gonna say this. I just want to call you Shaggy, man.
You know what's funny
I'm
is
sure
like
I'm not the only
gotten
one. I
that.
know I'm not the only one.
Yeah, no, I've gotten that a lot lately. Like somebody just a couple weeks ago told me I looked like I was Jack Harlow trying to try out for a spot as Shaggy in a movie. I thought that was pretty hilarious.
Great hair.
Dude, it's great, and you even got the goatee, and then when you're wearing the green shirts, I mean that shit sets it. I mean, you know
I better
exactly
say, I
what the
got
hell
to,
you're
you
doing
know?
with that in your photo sessions, man. That's great.
Thank you so much.
You got fantastic hair. Dang.
Right?
Thank you.
I also want to call John Gunner. That was established the other day.
Yeah, the hair
There's
is a
so
blessing
many
and a curse,
videos
no
of him
doubt.
driving in his car, just hauling ass. And you just hear the
Does it
engine
get-
revving, and I'm like, all right, Gunner.
Rev that bitch up, man.
Does it get kind of tingly or not up? Is that what your hair?
Say that one more time.
Oh, you were saying how your hair is like a blessing and a curse.
Oh yeah, the blessing is having it like when it looks good. The curse is just trying to maintain it, to try to maintain
Solid.
it.
I say the same shit about my fucking mom.
Mine's
yeah.
easy. I'm lucky. Overall.
So then we have similar life experiences then.
Oh god, yeah. Except yours is nice and short, and you use a lot less shampoo than I have to.
Ooh, I don't know.
All right, we're gonna start
Look how
selling
long that is.
locks.
Oh my gosh, I want to flat iron your hair to see how long it is.
Ooh, no, please don't flat iron it. Oh no, I've been down that road.
No, I wouldn't. I'm just kidding. You got great hair.
I know.
Be easier to maintain, just saying.
Yeah, no, honestly, at that point it really would.
No, I would die to have your hair. It's great. Anyways.
Yeah, no.
So what we're talking about is, we just gave the history of how the band came to be and where the logo came from and the name of the band. So
Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm jumping right in the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah,
And they already introduced you when you weren't here.
What's that?
They already introduced who was missing when you weren't here. So now
That's
that
fair. Yeah, no,
the whole band is present.
I try not to be fashionably late, but it happens every once in a while.
Sure, that's what all the singers say.
It's the perfect excuse when you suck good time.
Yeah, I see John laughing at that comment.
I'm always fashionably late too. Don't worry.
So I wanted to ask you now. So you said that the actual when you officially broke out onto Facebook and into all this bullshit that we're all caught up in now was 419, and I did see that you wanted to avoid 420 because that's already a celebration in itself and it belongs to the country, not just you. Am I going with that right?
I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
special place in our hearts.
And
we
like
appreciate
I said,
you taking on your own date, and then you have 2 days in a row that you can party, and everyone you could be like, dude, it's our weekend. Don't touch us.
I figure the day before is just exciting, preparing for it, than it is the day of. So
I agree. Vibrator and all. So it seems like it goes off every time you guys finish a sentence. Then it goes.
Yeah, it's like they gotta make sure they're awake down there or something.
Right, it's perfectly
Yeah,
timed.
you gotta have time to prep.
That's right.
So that's it, and that's awesome. So okay, so you guys are relatively babies.
Yeah.
I would say
Babies.
Relatively, I mean, you're
Well,
about
new.
what, 2 years old. Now?
Oh yeah.
We're in our
Yeah,
infancy.
awesome.
We're in our
on
terrible
second year.
twos.
Yeah, you're terrible twos, right?
Yeah.
So how have these toddler years been for you guys so far?
Growing pains.
Yeah. Yeah.
Learning how to walk and scream.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is my first band I've ever been in, so everything is pretty new to me. Trying to get it all figured out as far as like how the music world is navigated through. You know, I just know how to scream into a microphone. I don't really know how to do anything else in the aspect of it. So it's been a fun learning experience with these guys, and they've kind of showed me the ropes from their prior experience in music, and it's just been fun. You know, I've never done anything like this, and I'm excited to see how it continues to grow like it is.
So how did you go about trying out for the audition? Was this something you've been talking about wanting to do for a while, or was the opportunity just brought to you and you just said, fuck it, I'll try it?
Well, it was literally just me just being bored, you know, because like for the past 5-10 years of my life, I've just been trying to just work, you know, just not really focusing on anything else. And finally COVID hit, and it was just like, you know what, I got to find something to do. So I just sent a Facebook message on like a metal musicians page. And a couple of days after that, John hits me up and was just like, hey, why don't you come audition, you know? And I sent him a couple of videos of myself doing some Lamb of God karaoke, and yeah, and then they were just like, pretty much, yeah, you guys offered me the spot like pretty much the day of the audition, didn't you?
Wow.
Like,
Is there anybody else?
Matter of fact, it was just like, okay, yeah, so you're in the band, and 2 weeks from now we have a show we have to do, so you're getting in on that.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay, so cool.
All right, so you grab that mic, you show them what you got, and they all looked at each other and went, uh-oh.
Yep, just freestyled a whole show.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, we kicked him out on stage 2 weeks in.
Dang, well, you know what? That's what you got to do. That's what friend did with me too.
Yeah, that's, sink or swim, buddy.
Yeah. Well, it helped that Sarah, it helped that you had radio experience. So I mean, you were exposed to it. You just weren't used to the camera version.
Yeah, no, that's
put a
definitely true.
camera on me, but
which is what the opposite is actually for me, because me and Sarah, Savage Ladies Radio, what should have been aired by now, but because of certain things that were going on between Sarah's life and my home life, it just delayed it. But now me and her are moving forward. Just to put that out there, we finally have the time and the availability to start moving forward and collaborating and putting this shit together. Savage Radio will be a thing.
That's awesome. I'm excited for you guys. That's
I forgot the whole purpose of that damn story. moving on. But also let's see. Jason.
Yes.
So I don't know how old. So John said something to me. He said he's got strings on his wall hanger that are older than you.
Oh wow!
No, older than him being in the band.
Or you being in the band.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the band for?
So I came in to bury the coffin
right December.
Right before Christmas actually, and it's been a whirlwind. I told these guys, I said, show me where to hold on, and it's onward and upward right out the gate. It's been overwhelming. It's been amazing. It's one of those things that it's been amazing, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
So you've been in a couple of bands before this?
I have. Actually, I've.
All right. So they didn't pop your cherry like they did Danon.
Right. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
We love cherry poppins on Savage YouTube. Just saying, there's a lot of it.
She popped mine.
Oh, lucky her.
Either you're popping our cherry or we're popping yours. Something's going somewhere along the line.
There will be a cherry busted. Believe that.
One way or another, it's somehow affiliated. There's cherries. Everything's about being cherried. So the sick, twisted minds of Fran. What's more me than Sarah? I'll be honest.
You might be surprised. I keep a lot inside there that I don't say out loud. Just so you know.
The plotter. Yeah,
that's the lady part. I'm the savage part. So yeah, it's all right though. So you guys actually just won a contest for a Fender stack of green jelly on May 11th. What's that about?
So that was a show that we did at the Thompson House in Newport, Kentucky. It was actually part of Venom magazine. They put together what was called the Invasion Tour, and we actually in that contest we won to be supporting act on the final show of that tour. We also got a photo shoot with those guys. We did an interview with Venom, and that's in July's issue. We're also going to be on the September issue's cover, and we are also going to be in the 2025 calendar.
Ooh.
Right, and I was reading that. So, so when if you're going to be in the 25 calendar, obviously you guys are going to know before everyone else is. When are they going to release that to you?
October.
In October, you'll know about it. You're gonna, are you gonna have your own copy already, or you just know you're just supposed to know about it?
October is when they're going to release the 2025 calendars.
Okay, and you'll get that link going. You'll be able to promote that, put that out there.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna dress up as like firemen and police officers?
Are you gonna wear those suspenders?
I want to see a sexy Shaggy photo shoot.
I'll dress up as Shaggy. Either that or Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
I'm like, hold a paintbrush. Happy trees. We're just being a little happy tree right here.
Well, it was funny because like one year we actually played a show, a Halloween show, and I dressed up as a hippie. You know, I started wearing tie dye, and I had my afro all picked out, and everyone just started calling me Bob Ross. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm Bob Ross. Everybody, that's who I am for Halloween.
That works, right? That's too funny.
The happy little accident.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just plugging my phone into the charger.
Little accident. Awesome.
All right, so longtime fan of Savage, ladies. I'm just gonna throw this out because this amused me. Fran may be savage, but if we could only hear what goes on in her head, whew, man, can't even imagine. You don't want to know. The shit that comes out of my mouth ain't nothing compared to what the fuck's coming out around in there. It'd be a fun trip. I should be in a mental hospital. But moving on. So, Miss Sarah, would you like to go?
Alrighty. What was your inspiration behind your latest album, Realm of the Unknown?
That'd probably be a Danon question, maybe a Roman question.
Okay, I'd say there was a lot of them.
Yeah, no, so that's pretty much like a whenever I was writing the songs, like John and Roman and Dom and everybody else, they had always, they had given me the material. They basically had baked the cake for me to put to the words and the lyrics and the melodies too and everything. So they had songs that they had already titled, such as like Sepulture, Tears Are Falling, The Urn, like things of that nature. So I tried to just base the lyrics around what the title of the song that I was given, and I like the way that they turned out. There was a couple of songs that we have coming out, like the one that we recently put out, such as the Epilogue and Halo, where those are a little bit more like personal and got a little bit more deeper meaning to them, but in totality, the inspiration for Realm of the Unknown is just crossing that bridge between life and death, and like all the emotions that you feel, all the pain, the heartbreak, or sometimes even the relief that comes from all those things. And so it's basically just kind of like that, crossing the bridge, the realm into the unknown is the best way I would describe it. Was my inspiration behind like all the lyrics was pretty much just the transfer of life and death.
And he just said that all he does is like scream into a microphone. You just say nothing about writing lyrics, Mr. Poetry Man.
Okay, that's fair. That's true. Because like I said, I was given a 2-week window to try to make my first show. So I think I at least had like 2 songs written before that was done. And then the rest of them I took my time on, I tried to make sure that they sounded good, they rhymed, they had meaning behind them. And, I don't like to just write words that just, are just word vomit, and I want them to actually make sense and rhyme in a sense. So I guess I do a little bit more than scream into a microphone, but
Yeah, definitely. You gotta give yourself more credit, dude.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's fun. I enjoy writing
up there and here and everywhere.
There's a lot of craziness that goes on inside here as well. Don't worry.
Right.
I have a little hot box up inside my head.
So are you the only one that writes the lyrics, or does everyone participate besides besides all the chords and everything like that?
So far on Tears Are Falling, John was the writer on the first part of that. And pretty much I've done the lyrics on the rest of them. And now Roman has actually presented to me some lyrics that he's sent to me. And I really like where he's going with it. So he's going to be mentioned in the writing process in this one, in this next coming song.
You know what? You just passed the bill to Roman. I've actually been looking at him because I keep seeing his hat, his little, his fedora.
Yep.
I love it. What's up, Roman? What's up? How are you, man?
Going on? How we doing?
We're doing okay. You know, forgive everyone. His face, he's got a pretty face, but it's kind of half blocked. But, you know. I told them to sit on each other's laps so we could see all three of them. You know, that's as close as they're going to get.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not a lap.
There you go. Beautiful. It's perfect.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Now we can see you.
Yes, absolutely. So now you're joining in on writing some lyrics. So what's your inspiration for your music?
Honestly, I just I take like a feeling, like whenever I feel, I call it lightning in a bottle, more or less, because like I just feel like in a moment of inspiration, and then I'll take that feeling and then try to write a bunch of lyrics that kind of capture that feeling to the best that I can, and then I'll get like a rough draft and then kind of mold it together, if you will, until I feel like it's decent enough to present to the rest of the guys.
All right, cool. So, okay, now all three of you individually, everyone that writes, what is your inspiration for it? I mean, like if you have a specific feeling, I mean, if you're, some people are just in a bad mood, sad mood, it could be something happy, or is it just something that just puts you in a solemn mood and you just got to get your heart out? Like, is there a specific trigger?
So when I sit down behind the kit to write, I usually it's a feeling that I want to present to the masses, so to speak, or it's a mindset, it's a release. It could be many things, but it's just an outlet, a way to get things out, I guess. I mean,
it's a lot of things, really. I mean, I love it all. I love the live rush. I love the loud amps, the power behind it. It's addicting. And when you are signing autographs for like kids' birthday parties, and like they're anticipating seeing you, and moments like that, and being able to be a part of that, like to me, that makes it all worth it. Hauling $5,000 worth of gear halfway across the state to get paid $100. It's like, all right, I'm okay with that.
I totally get that. So, okay, now, if anything, Dana, I mean, this would make sense more for you, but for all of you, I've been in the industry, I've been around the industry for about 20 years, but Savages are, they're about 6 years old, but I've been strongly more in the scene, helping others in the background for 10 years. But, eventually I was just like, all right, I'm taking over, but to this day, even being surrounded by the damn stage, I'm used to this now, but even this still gets me sometimes. Does anyone still have stage fright? I hate getting on stage.
I'll be honest. I love it. Like I feel more scared when I'm playing to 5 people than if I'm playing to 500 people. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's more intimate in that moment, where it's just like, I got to impress these 5 people where 3 of them are my family members, and I don't want to screw up in front of them. But if I got 500 people I don't know, there's zero nerves within. I can't speak for the rest of the guys, but I truly don't have very many nerves. Like whenever I go up in front of people, I just feel, I feel so confident in our That's sound. Awesome. It's just like every time we rehearse, at least one of the guys will say like, "Man, I love this band." And it's just like, yeah, I truly do. I think that we just sound awesome, and I love when like the more people can hear it, the merrier for me. Right. I typically don't have any stage fright typically.
That's awesome. So you don't have any like pre-stage habits, like running to the bathroom and throwing up, or getting on your knees and crying, be like, please don't.
Well, no, mine's just a really hot tea and a lot of weird noises for vocal warm-ups. Like that's my rituals.
Weird noises. Can you give us a few? I want to hear some of your weird noises.
Oh.
I told you it was weird. You didn't know how weird, though.
I love it. That's great. I mean, even your weird noises carried a tune. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and then a lot of weird, like hyperventilation style breathing, like also.
You have a what style breathing?
It's like another thing too, like just like that kind of breathing. Like you have to make yourself hyperventilate.
So it's like you're hyperventilating, but you're not.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, but shit just got super weird.
Yeah.
I was told to make weird noises. That's what I did.
Jason, how did it get weird? Like a good weird? He's like, I got nothing to say. Shut up, Fran. Move on. Okay.
I gotta say, I'm probably filling the role of Mr. Rational.
Hey, somebody's got to play the part. It's okay.
Nothing wrong with that,
That's
though.
true.
Nope.
I'm off the walls usually.
Yeah, me and Sarah always go off script. Even though we write shit down, we always go off.
You never know where we're gonna go.
Yeah, it's okay.
Best
I'm
way.
okay with it. So I wanted to, let's see. What the fuck? We talked about your calendar already. Talked about that. Tell me about the new Fierce project. What's going on with that? What is that?
Awesome. That's Blood Moon Pictures here in Owensboro, and they've been doing a lot of. Well, I don't know how many movies they've done locally. This is the newest one, and it has a director from Final Destination. He's a part of it, and they did all this locally here in Owensboro.
So he's the one that's traumatized me from fucking getting on roller coasters when I see them breaking down, and I just turn around, leave that fucking 3-hour line, and say, "Nope, I've seen Final Destination." I
love Final Destination, man. Those films are. Man, mine's more like when I'm on the highway and I see those people carrying those freaking big ass fucking logs. I'm like, I gotta pass this motherfucker real quick. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, yo, get behind from this.
I'm gonna die, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Tears Are Falling on that album, or on that movie, off our album. But that song is in the movie, and we have the new Fears Eve red carpet premiere next week Saturday at the River Park Center in Owensboro.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
can't wait.
I'm excited.
That is cool. That's
gonna be fun.
So they played your so how did it come about? Was there like a competition where you saw something up on a platform somewhere saying, "Hey, get your song played"? Your music can be picked for the new music, the new feature coming out, or featured movie coming out, and yada yada yada. How do you want to go about that? Did you apply?
He had a post on all the music groups and stuff in locally here, and I had found it and presented it to the band, and then we went ahead and submitted our music into it.
That's fucking badass.
John managed to find every avenue we can possibly go into. John is just like, sign us up.
Yeah.
I show up to rehearse. We have rehearsal once a week, and I show up and I find out that we have 3 new avenues of things that our music have went down. I'm like, oh, okay, this radio station, that radio station, this movie, okay.
It happens, man.
That's awesome. That's what you gotta be. You gotta jump on that roller coaster, man.
And he does, man. This guy right here, yeah, he's super on top of it.
He's on top of something, but he's on top of you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really, somebody's got to be.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Figuratively.
Well, that's awesome. So what else you guys got coming up?
So August 17th and 18th, we're actually going into the studio, and we are going to finish the album, and we're going to look to release that sometime probably late fall, early winter.
Yeah.
And then after that comes out, we'll probably be trying to put together a tour for that album.
Well, what was the name of the album again?
Realm of the Unknown.
What is it?
Realm of the Unknown.
Realm of the Unknown. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down so I know what to look for.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I'm not going to see it.
Play it. I hope we get to play it.
I'll still see it all over the place.
We got to play it on Savages and Me.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that smoke looked green.
right now we are,
right away I was just thinking, who blew Slimer? I know.
So we have the artwork already done for the album. Yeah, we would get done finishing it with mix and master. Then we'll have a CD production, and then I think in late spring we're going to start a album tour on it.
Killer. Do you have any guesstimating ideas of where you want to tour? Is it going to be like a weekend, week long, month long? You're going to grow a couple legs?
I'm hoping about 9 days going out and coming back in. So
small leg.
Yeah, like a whole tour, not like a weekend warrior thing. We're going to go out like a week. That's what I'm hoping. That's what
Are you gonna go through your guys' area? Or are you guys gonna expand out?
Right now, I'm looking at direction. I don't know which way. Like, I'm trying to see what's going on in 2025 so that we can be a part of like the whole thing, like what direction we're going in. We're also waiting on the metalheads of Walmart, which is now the metalheads of customer service.
I was going to bring that up. I was wondering about that. I noticed that too.
Yeah, so we're planning a big Walmart roll fest or whatever with that. So I'm trying to see exactly where that's going so that we can route the tour in that direction so that we can have that as a part of it.
That's awesome. So a slight distraction and detour. Speaking of going in somebody's direction or somewhere else, where'd Jason go?
I'm still here. That was Dom.
Oh, Dom. I'm sorry. Yeah, where'd Dom go?
He
had to go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah, he had to do something.
He'll be right back.
He'll be right back.
All right, we'll be waiting, Dom.
We have a saying in this band. Whenever Dom does things, it's just Dom doing Dom things. We really don't know what he does. He does things.
Hey, sounds like me.
Yeah.
Things out of nowhere too.
Well,
yeah, that's a real explanation for his antics.
That was great.
So now you guys, we actually have one of your songs that you just released like 2-3 weeks ago. Correct?
Yes, all right.
It's called The Epilogue. What's the story on that? Who wrote it and what's it about?
So as far as what's it about?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, so these guys, like I said, they pretty much will give me the music. They'll write the guitar, the drums, the bass, everything that comes with that, and then I'll just have to get a feeling, have to get a thought cross my mind, and all I could think about during that song was, this sounds like some fight music. This sounds like something that you just beat somebody's butt to. I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss or not.
You can fucking cuss.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've sworn like 5 times at least.
Okay, that's fair then. Yeah, so some beating some ass then. That's what that song's about. Getting into a fight, all the feelings and emotions that you come into within that. So, but yeah, basically that's it. And just like it was a fun song. It was a fun song to write. It's a fun song to play. Like, it gives you power and energy when you listen to it, I feel like. But yeah, I love it. It's probably my favorite song of our bunch.
I'm back.
All right, cool. Well, we do have it, but I'm going to wait for a real quick second. And I'm going to ask Dom, did everything come out okay?
What's that? Sorry, because I kind of space cadet out, just the flash movement kind of deal. Like, I'm back.
Like I said, Dom doing Dom things.
Dom doing Dom things.
It was awesome. That's great. All right, so with everybody's permission, now I know you guys didn't make an actual video.
Dom doing Dom things.
Get close. Okay. Get a little closer. So I got your video that I'd like to play now. It is audio, but at least we get to hear it and we get to check it out. So everyone, instead of reading the lyrics, you get in watching the video, you can actually listen to the music. So with your permission, I'm gonna put that bad boy up.
Let's do it.
All right, everyone. This is the epilogue from their up and coming new album, Realm of Unknown. I love that name. That's a great name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get it up.
We do a shout out to Danny on that artwork, Danny D Reckoning.
Oh yeah, we love Danny.
Come on now and see what
Holy fucking shit.
That was badass.
Holy fucking shit, you guys.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
The different things you do with your fucking voice on top of it. Oh, dude. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, so that's where I was gonna go with this. Like, dude, it's like seriously. I mean, you went from singing to growling to squealing like a pig.
Yeah.
Interchange that shit like it was nothing. Like, dude,
Yes.
does that fuck with your voice? I mean, how does your throat handle that? Your voice box?
I mean, I'll say this much: I have my limitations. You know, I definitely try to take care of my voice and to try to not overdo it, and try to like make sure I drink plenty of water and like steam inhalation, stuff like that. I'm pretty princess when it comes to my voice, like about just taking care of it. Like, that's what
Take care of that, baby.
And he owned those glass slippers. Get it?
But no, man, it is challenging, like to some degree. But I've been practicing it for so many years, like just without a band, just karaoke in my basement,
Right.
when no one else is
Fuck,
watching.
dude.
But
Yeah,
no, it's something I really enjoy, and I'm really proud of the fact that I'm able to. One thing I try to take into account, I hate it whenever bands vocalists all sound the same tones throughout the whole song, So like I love having what's that?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's awesome that
with the entire band.
Your range is everywhere,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm about to say I just that's why I love bands just like Motionless in White and stuff where they can transfer from singing to screaming like effortlessly. And it's like I hope to get to that point one day where I can just do it completely.
Well, you know what? A lot of them do that where they sing and where they sing and carry a tune, whether their voice is deep or high, and they growl, and they scream and growl. But you've got like 3 different variations. You got the screeching like a pig in there too. So when you hear
so much.
it's just not. There's a lot of bands that don't add that. A lot of people can't screech like like me. You'll never hear me singing like Madonna or anything high pitched. My voice, my voice is way too masculine, but I can't understand, it's like, when guys can hit certain notes that I can't, and I'm like, well, I don't got balls to drop, so maybe that's why.
The other fellas, it was insanity. I mean, you guys went from one beat, and then all of a sudden, I mean, it was you surprised me.
It had a bouncy beat in the beginning. I like it.
Yeah,
I
was like,
it's just like I started bouncing in my head, like imaging what would I be doing?
Exactly the feelings we want to invoke.
Right.
You definitely brought that. They brought that multiple orgasm. Yeah.
I love it.
It was awesome, guys. Wow. I loved it.
Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate that feedback. You know, we work very hard for what we do. So
yeah, I would love to see what the video's gonna look like to see what kind of shit you guys do in there and just seeing your
experience. That was insanity.
You know, having like a background image of like Shaggy and Scooby, you know, doing Scooby shit.
Holy shit. I'm still like, damn, dude. Are we gonna play 2 by them?
So, do you guys already have plans on when you're gonna release your next single?
We're probably just. I think we're done with singles. I think whenever we get the album finished, we're just gonna drop the whole thing.
All right. So this
we may just drop one of them and then drop the album before we go on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe singled out little pieces at a time. And then,
right.
Yeah.
Another tease. Yeah.
We're good
at
those.
How many tracks are going to be on this album?
8.
Nice.
That's how many your traditional pallbearers are. Pallbearers. 8 pallbearers.
Look at that's brilliant. He's a smart one.
I thought there were 6 pallbearers.
They have 8 at the max.
I've only seen. I mean, every now and then when somebody's like 400 pounds, then I see.
Because you got the 3.
3 and 1 up front, and 1 in the back.
1 in the back. Yep, you gotta hold it steady.
So this album is all Bury the Coffin. So every title has something to do with the ceremony or burying the coffin, and then I figure 8 is the best number to have for the album to fall in line with that.
That's cool. And definitely looking forward to it. And you guys were saying that like around fall estimated release for
August is when we're going to go for a whole weekend and get the rest of the tracks done. We got 7 more, and then we're going to take the ones that we have already now and take them off because we're going to do them through a totally different producer. So we're going to have the producer do every one of them 1 through 8.
Right. So Mary says when your pallbearers cook like crazy. I'm assuming there's a hidden meaning behind that.
Yeah. That's what we got a support group of everybody that helps us out with routing and times and everything, and it's all family and friends and stuff. So that Mary is Jason's wife, and she cooks like gourmet. She just fed us last night at Jason's birthday bash, and then I think we had her daughter's birthday bash last month, and she'd be cooking all the time. Good food.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Mary, get it, girl.
I like to cook too.
And happy birthday, Jason.
Oh, happy birthday.
All right. And happy belated birthday to baby girl from last month from Savage Hotseat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday.
All right. So, Mary, if we ever come down there, we know that, you're going to feed us. I'll join you.
I'll back you up. I love to cook.
Italian cooking on that bitch.
I love to cook. I'll be your little backup girl.
That's awesome.
Hungry, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you leave hungry, it's your own fault.
Yeah, I went back to Fitz, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, for this little commercial here, I just want to say y'all need to check out some Von Payne Black Whiskey.
Yeah, that stuff is good.
Check out that bottle.
Man, you gotta make that shit look good. Pour it in your mouth.
Where do you get that?
Go online to Von Payne Whiskey.
Von Payne.
Got all the links on my page. Here's the link.
Sarah, Mary says she's gonna feed us.
Oh, I'm gonna help her. I like to cook, man. It's one of my things. It just makes me happy.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I like to feed people. Awesome.
Yeah, she said, girl, I'm gonna feed you like queens.
Oh, we love you.
Sarah will fill up after like 3 bites. Tiny little thing, but my ass is telling I love to eat, so feed me. It's like Seymour, feed me.
Yeah, and John, I'm gonna be that guy, man. I'm a little salty. We don't have any ribs for leftovers, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that last piece last night.
Hey, you know what? It's still early in the day. Get that barbecue going. It's still early.
No, hey, we don't have any cheesecake either.
Yeah, that cheesecake.
You guys got some cows in the field right over there.
Gone. No, it's out.
Oh, no. Don't even have food.
There's
Sarah,
nothing left.
She said you got nothing like beautiful women helping in her kitchen for you.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, you went in my heart.
So Dom, I wanted to ask you. Besides, when you disappeared off camera for a minute, I wanted to know how long you been shoving grapes up your nose.
What? He shoves grapes up his nose.
I mean, I've been doing this since I was a kid, and I remember one time I was with my mom in the car. She was doing this like happy meal, happy meal toys, fruits, stuff. I would shove grapes up my nose, and my mom, "Oh, get those out of your nose!"
I've heard of marbles, but not grapes.
All right, so now I got to ask: are there any grapes that you have access to right now?
Yes, actually. You want me to grab them?
Do it.
I want to see this shit live. I want to see you shove grapes up your nose, and I want to know how many you can get up there.
Live.
Oh my God.
I think there's something called Chubby Bunny that's like that with fucking marshmallows in their mouth.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Okay, now you got to put the camera up close. Okay, Jason, grab that phone and bring it close in so we get a close-up shot. We want to see.
You gotta get real close.
Yeah, we gotta get that mug up close.
We want to see this shit.
You gotta put some grapes
But
up
I
there.
better get 50
so I can see
followers
you
on the
better.
fan page for this.
I get to take off my old lady glasses so I can actually see you.
What has
doing
this
it?
descended into?
Oh man.
This is some, fuckery for real.
I think he's gonna do it. That'd be some shit. I would love that.
Are you ready?
Oh my God. Yes, I'm ready.
Hold the camera close. Get that camera close.
Yeah, you gotta get up there real close.
Get close. Oh my God.
We
so
need
we
bigger
got
grapes.
two,
Big giant fucking grapes.
Big giant grapes, yeah, buddy. All right. Hey, this
I
can
wonder
work.
if I can do that. I might have to try it. I got big nostrils.
That is great. All right, can you get two more?
I love him. He's so cute.
Can you get two more?
This is why we all love Dom.
I love
These
you.
are the only two that can fit up my nose. They're too big.
That
But
is great though.
He's eating it.
eating boogers for days.
Oh, yeah, make him nice and salty, that snot.
That's how Dom
And
makes
he
wine.
ate that shit. He's like, I got it.
Yeah, that's how he makes wine.
You're a riot.
Oh, that is funny.
I think that just happened. That might be the craziest shit ever.
I like him. He can be my
I'm so
friend.
happy you guys. I'm so happy you guys made him do that on this.
Oh, without a question.
Yeah, for
without
sure.
a question.
Oh,
When
you
I
definitely
read
are
that
Sam.
little bit of information
Yes.
on your band page, I was like, oh yeah, I'm bringing this up.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was great.
Oh my God. And Mary said the same, doing Dom things.
That's
It
it.
is Dom thing.
I do random shit all the time.
You need to get your own shirt too then.
Yeah.
That is
Do
too
what?
funny.
You need to get your own t-shirt like Sarah doing Sarah things.
Yes,
dude.
I
Hashtag
do.
it up.
Man,
Let's
I
get it
usually
trending.
got my hairy man suit on. I like to press them people with my hairy swimming suit online.
Oh my God, yes.
That would be a perfect for Sarah doing Sarah things.
Yes, I do a lot of random things.
It is funny as shit. It's like you can't help but do a double take, but like, oh, you see boobs. Wait a minute, there's a lot of hair around those boobs.
They look like real
Oh,
nipples,
damn.
don't they?
Oh damn.
I love it. It's even got a hairy ass.
So even though this was answered in the questions, Miss Chrissy Williams, what's up, girl? She wanted to know when and where is the BTC next show. Even though Mary and Stardust did answer it, I'll let you answer it for everyone who's not reading.
Our next show is June 22nd at Banky's Sports Bar and Grill here in Owensboro, Kentucky. And this will be our last local show for like 2 months. And then we're going to be going out of state.
Right.
So June 22nd, the event is on Facebook. And it's also going to be Doc's birthday. So we're just going to make a big birthday bash.
And he going to get nothing but grapes.
That's right.
Yeah,
All the wine.
Bring the grapes. Bring the grapes. He'll put them up his nose.
Yeah.
I want Dom. Next time I see you, I want a goal, man. I want to see one more. You get smaller grapes and pop 2 of those bitches up there. I want to see it.
Oh wow.
He's gonna start practicing now.
At Banky's.
The green ones, yes.
I can fit him in mine. I got some pretty big nostrils when I
And this
fly
bitch is
around.
gonna try it. She's gonna be like, all right, friend, we're
I
off.
told
we're off
him I
there.
got
We're
some
gonna-
grapes
like,
downstairs. I got some green ones. We can do a little thing together.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, man.
uh,
That was fabulous.
Sarah, you want to go ahead and ask the next one now?
Let me see. Hold on. Now you got to give me a minute. What messages or themes do you hope your listeners take away from your music?
One more time. What was that?
Oh, what message or themes do you hope that fans take away from your music?
My hope is that they just feel feelings from them, you know, because I feel like there's a lot of different ways that my lyrics can be interpreted, you know, because I have my own interpretations of a lot of my own lyrics. So I just hope that they get one of those same feelings that I get, like whenever I hear the songs. As far as the lyrics go, you know, as far as the music, I want energy, you know. I love a energetic live audience, you know, to start moshing and dancing or doing whatever you're gonna do, you know, like. I just wanted to just grasp somebody's, you know, mind the way it does mine.
Right. Okay. I got a question about that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of bands, you know, they say that their music is left for open interpretation to the listener and the viewer and the fans and stuff like that. Have you ever, based on that concept, okay, have you ever been like verbally questioned or attacked by a fan or by someone who heard your music because you have it based on open interpretation and they took it the wrong way as like something like a personal attack against a group? You know how everything gets twisted and thrown in everyone's face, especially these days. Has that ever happened to you? Has anything like the wrong side of thinking happened and somebody attacked you? Like, the fuck were you thinking when you wrote this? You know,
really, I haven't necessarily gotten like attacked for anything just yet, or I haven't gotten like any kind of like a whole lot of negative response. But I did, however, when the song that you just played on the epilogue, I did get a message from my parents asking if everything was okay. I'll say that much.
My mom used to do that shit.
Is there something going on in your life? And it's just like, no, I think it's just a fun fight song, you know, like, you know, something they play at UFC or something. So they interpreted it as I had an enemy in front of me that I need to go take care of, kind of thing. Right. It's like, no, it's nothing serious, you know.
Right. So you didn't offend anybody. You just worried your parents.
Right. Yeah, I just worried my parents. Yeah, but other than that, no one has typically taken offense to anything that I've written so far just yet.
That was awesome, John.
There he is. Hey, I'm on 31 days no smoking cigarettes.
Oh, congrats. That's a hard thing, man. I still smoke like a motherfucker. Oh, it sucks, but congrats.
I got there's so many people I know that have quit drinking recently and quit smoking. Everyone's looking at me and I'm like, get it.
I want them. I'm very happy.
I already know. I managed to make it 10 minutes. I managed to make it 8 days.
8 days.
Makes me crazy.
And then what happened after the 8 days?
I kept smoking. What do you think?
I love busting his balls about that.
Oh yeah,
hard, man.
Yeah, he'd come to rehearsal and say, "Hey, if you see me put a cigarette to my mouth, smack it out of there." Boy, I was on it.
Don't do it. I know I would, even though I told you to.
Yeah, it was bad, but I made it 8 days, and yeah, on day 9, it was one of them. I'm smoking. I didn't make it.
Yeah,
it's hard, man.
No, it's tough. It's tough for anybody.
Hey, John. Mary wants to know how much coffee have you had?
How much coffee? Oh, I've had 2 cups of my favorite Death Wish coffee this morning, the dark espresso.
I want to talk about that. Yeah, I see. I mean, are you sponsored by them? Are they, or
no, I'm not sponsored by nobody.
It's just a love for Death Wish.
Yeah, I just support. They're part of the metalheads of customer service now. But that and then Von Payne, I'm about to hit them up. They need to send me a bottle or something if I'm gonna be putting it on my guitar amp and stuff,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to kick Jägermeister in their cunt and get them activated. Be like, you know what? I live and breathe you, okay? And I'm like, everybody ran from your nightmares, and I embraced them, and I'm still here.
Yeah. That's right. Do you know how much money I've made your company?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You what?
Here I come, Michelob.
I was just saying for Jaeger. Yeah. Do you know how much money you've made their company?
Oh yeah, a lot. And when my birthday rolls around, they bank, man. Everyone brings me fucking 750 bottles. I end up with 12 of them minimum all the time, every year, and within 3 months they're gone.
That's what's up. I approve.
Yeah, nobody else drinks it. They're just like, that's all, friends.
I like me a good glass of Jaeger.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Give me a fireball and we're down.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm good with that too.
I don't
Right.
like
Dude, I drank that Fireball for like a year straight and I had to get an upper scope. And they said, "What have you been doing lately?" I was drinking Fireball and eating pizza. And they said, "Well, you're going to have to quit that shit." And I was like,
I love Fireball.
I don't drink it all the time. I'm more of a beer girl.
I think Fireball is like a diet whiskey. It's
I don't know.
Cordial version of whiskey. It's the cordial version. If you know anything about liquor, like I'm a bartender, so I know how to break shit down, but like Jägermeister is considered a cordial. It's not a whiskey. It's not a vodka. It's none of that shit. Like Rumpelmans, that's another one that's cordial. It's a sweet, thick fucking drink, but it's still alcohol. I really still debate that Fireball is whiskey. I think it's like a diet whiskey version, if that's a thing.
You make a diet whiskey.
Yeah, I can see that being a reality.
Yeah,
I trust your judgment.
Diet whiskey with an overpowering Fireball taste. But we still all drink the fuck out of it because it's cheap and you can get the little shot bottles and sneak them in every fucking venue and bar because they have metal detectors, not aluminum detectors. Hey, yo, I just you're welcome. I just helped everybody. Venues, I love you.
I was about to say, thank you. That's going to be my next venture.
There you go. See, I got you. Sarah, would you like to ask him anything else, sweetheart?
What's up?
You want to go? You want to ask him anything else?
Let me see if I got anything else. What's your favorite venue to perform at?
Oh. So far for me, I'd say La Mosco's. It's in Evansville. It usually has a good crowd and it's a good time. It really is.
You know what? I'm going to ask it. I'm going to compare Evansville to Kentucky. Now, I know some of you are in Indiana. Some of you are in Kentucky, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's personal opinions for each of you? Who's got the better metal scene? Indiana or Kentucky?
Indiana, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we can't get up there though. Nobody wants to book us in Indiana.
Yeah, they don't want us.
It's tough. Yeah, they got all kinds of shows and local bands that play out, but it's just like everybody's got their own kind of group of friends that they like to book each other with, and it's just like we want in, we want to play.
Your clicks are annoying as fuck to everyone, not just.
That's what I'm saying. But I will say that it's fun traveling around.
Camera as a booking agent and promoter.
Yeah, it's fun to travel around, but it'd be nice to be able to play to my friends and family once in a while.
You're pulling a John over there.
Yeah,
we're gonna have John moments.
Shit. So anyway,
welcome back, friend.
I just fucked up. I'm holding my laptop right now.
Oh shit! You really fucked up, girl.
Let's say I don't hold my laptop. I'm holding.
I know you're wiggling all over the place.
Ooh, yeah, good thing I haven't drank anything, but so it's gonna be wobbling a little bit. I'm gonna do my best on this shit.
Okay, so I asked that question, but we didn't hear from everybody.
What
favorite venue?
Favorite
venue. Sorry, after Fran had her incident.
Well, I was to say La Mosco's.
Mm-hmm. So you're all three.
So my favorite place to play was probably Headliners Music Hall in Louisville.
Okay, John.
I like the train station really. They just started out. They've been in a year and they're introducing metal, but the whole venue itself is really badass. The stage and the team that work at it. The best show that we've played, I can say, is La Mosco's. I mean, we had a real good turnout and had really good vibes there. But stage-wise and venue-wise, I'm going to have to go with the train station. And that's in Corbin, Kentucky.
I'll have to check that out.
So, speaking of stages, if you guys don't know who she is, somebody that I was introduced to, and we have been talking about possibly booking shows together. So this is the first time Sarah's even hearing this. I don't tell her everything right away. A lot of things I keep quiet from her because I want to see if it's going to happen. So I'm going to drop this one because either way, she's still doing it. She still is a promoter and a booking agent like myself. Her name is Miss Christy Williams, and Christy said she's booking shows for O'Brien's and that she would love to book you guys.
Awesome.
That is
so yeah.
love.
So definitely check it out. That's the reason why I tag her on everything because I know I'm helping other promoters too.
That's awesome.
Chrissy, much love to you. Thank you.
Yeah. But Chrissy's been in the scene a long time, probably just as long as me, if not more. And but she's been a lot, she's a lot more involved on that side. I mean, even she's in Indiana too, but she's north. Nice. She's up north, but not far. I mean, you guys are close enough. You guys are close enough to each other, so make it happen. There you go.
Yeah, Indiana, dude.
We've driven farther. Yeah, we're not strangers of long distance driving.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
So that's good. So you guys, I want to thank you so much for being here with us, joining us in the Hot Seat Sunday Fun Day, and riding well with our shit show that we love doing and having, and my wrist is really hurting. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Yeah.
He's the one with the fleshlight. Mm-hmm.
It's a totally different thing. I'm doing with my hand, though. It's not the same.
What have you been doing for the last hour?
Blaming it on the fellas.
Well, no, I've been holding this bitch for only about 5 minutes. It's enough. I don't know how you guys do it. Anyway, thank you for being here, you guys. Like, seriously, it's awesome meeting you, and definitely going to check you guys and meet you soon. I eventually meet everyone.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You all make your way up towards me.
Yes,
so, thank you guys so much for having us. Is there anything last minute you want to tell your fans, future booking agents and promoters, or, and tell us also, where can we find everything for you guys, whether it's your merch, your music, all that stuff?
We're on Linktree. We can't share it on Facebook or anything because our merchandise is tagged to it. But Linktree, and like I said, our last local show is June 22nd at Banky's. So you guys can't see us for like 2 months at least after that locally.
Right.
Yeah, basically every social media platform except for Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much where we're at. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Right. Awesome. All right. So, Miss Sarah, thank you for joining me. I'm not done with you today. You know that. But we're just done here on YouTube. Me and Sarah got some homework we got to take care of.
Yes, we do.
And gentlemen, again, thank you for your time. Everyone, look out for their latest album, which they're estimating around late August to early September. And that is Realm of the Unknown. Check it out. Yeah. And looking forward to hearing more from you guys. And Miss Christy will be probably contacting you guys soon also.
Right on.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. You have a good night. Miss Sarah, you guys want to stick around for a second? I'll talk to everyone for a minute. Don't hang up, but I'll disconnect here. Everyone, check us out next Sunday. We got a killer show planned next week. Don't miss it. Mad love, respect, always.